Welcome back, guys. We're going to be messing around with a little Fallout 4, some of our survival character today. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope you're all having an amazing, stupendous, and absolutely wonderfully weathered Saturday afternoon. It seems to be the case out in my parts, and I hope it is in yours as well. Now, without further delay and digressing of blah 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 blahs, which I often tend to do way too much anyway, let's get back to it. Commander Ballpeen reporting in. I had to name him this. I think it was after a Gary Busey stand-up or some shit. He was talking about Ballpeen. Like, no, that's a hell of a name for a tool. Ballpeen. Yeah. Alright. Last we left off, I forgot exactly what I had left to do. Probably tell Dance to go screw. Looks like he's still following us. Talk to the settlers. I think I was trying to woo him so I could get the that like talent or whatever the hell that comes with maximum companionship rating, relationship rating, whatever it's called.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at
I got for ammo.
you're in sanctuary.
1279. Oh, I'm good to
For
go.
the future.
Alright, let's make some drugs. What are you buying? What are you selling? Thank you. Fucking, oh my god, that fucking Resident Evil 4 merchant, man. Greetings, stranger.
Yeah.
What are you buying? And then you, like, God forbid you accidentally hit the wrong tab. What are you buying? What are you selling? What are you buying?
People, another day in the comments.
Alright, so it's telling us that we gotta go talk to Joe Schmo over there, which will help because that should allow us enough,
Huh?
what's the word? One thing that I remember we were trying to do last we were smashing this thing up was that we were trying to get a, Green! Bro, I'm playing Fallout 4! I had no idea you played. Oh, hell yeah, man! I love this shit! I actually got an Xbox One the day that they came out with a release date for Fallout 4. And I entertained myself with, The Witcher 3, which I'm playing a lot more now, and also, the Master Chief Collection. That's what the Xbox came with. But literally the same 12 hours that they were like, yeah, Fallout 4 is coming at the end of this year, I got in my car and I like started... I didn't get my car. I got in my mother's car at the time. I was like, can you please drive me to GameStop? I just want to get the Xbox. She was like, what the fuck was that babbling bullshit, incoherent nonsense? I was like, I need an Xbox One! Yeah, man. And I love it. I mean, like, yeah, you're gonna have some good with the bad, but... I mean, like, look at this fucking thing. It's gorgeous, and you can already see all of, like, just like they did in New Vegas and in Fallout 3, how, if you ever notice, there's a lot of rock patterns and cave patterns, that actually are used in Skyrim. And when I sit here and just look around, I can't help but wonder what, of all of this wonderful, magnificent splendor, what's going to also be included in Starfield, in Redfall, you name, not Redfall, why the fuck can't I think of the name?
We're out here representing the Brotherhood.
When they're in,
Let's make them proud.
are they in Redcliffe this time? Hammerfell? I try to hide from that shit as much as I can. Like, I didn't look up a single lick of gameplay, nothing, for Fallout 4. The second I knew that it was there, that it was coming, bought an Xbox, and it was just like, nope, I'll wait. And I had no idea what I was in store for, and I couldn't have been happier. This is one of the rare times that a game actually delivered on everything I was hoping it would bring, and more! For instance, I had no idea about the base building, when they were like, oh yeah, you can, you know, basically manage your own town, in a manner of speaking. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, hell yeah, I can build a fucking, like, I could build a robot station and a fucking artillery? What the fuck? And even better, I could actually tell my friends to, like, hop on it. fling some fucking, like, I don't know, what, 500 millimeter shells? The 5-inch shells. Wow, that was difficult. Conversions. Ah, hasms. But yeah, I'm an absolute slore for the survival mode. Yes, does it suck that I can't just go into my Pip-Boy and say, oh, let's go over to this place, and I can't fast travel. Aw, what about this place? Aw, what about this place? Aw, you know, it does that does suck. And the food and the water thing, small potatoes. That you get used to very quickly. One thing I don't think I'll ever get used to, and I say that with a very endearing heart, is the magnificence and gallant splendor of your actual way that you're going to be fast traveling every time you're putzing around out here in the Commonwealth. I don't really want dance. I don't think I need him. And to be quite frankly, he's just fucking annoying. Every single time I do drugs, Dance is like, I dislike that. Look the fuck around, you idiot. Does this place look like a fucking, like a civil environment for us to not, you know, be trying to survive in? Like, you know, freaking out. Later on today, we should be dabbling in a new game that recently came out. One that's very near and dear to both my own heart, but also the heart of my wife. It is a game of friendship, struggles, a lot of social dialogue simulations, but mainly it's a conflict simulator, also otherwise known as Dead Island 2, where you can discuss a broad range of topics, extending but not limited to public drinking water and engineering. I'm like trying to think of ways you could pretty up Dead Island. I'm like, why would you? Why would you want to? Beautiful. So one thing that's kind of cheesy is if you don't have fast travel, what game? Dead Island. Dead Island 2. I snagged it last night, and my wife and I are going to be slaying it up in a little while. And in a little while, we'll probably turn into like hours of us playing it anyway. One thing that I loved about the fast traveling in survival is that since you can't just immediately just hop, skip, and jump on over to where the fuck you want to be, because if you haven't discovered it, it's going to pretend like, oh, you're fucking stupid, you can't do that. Like, I know that, but you don't have to fucking tell me. So what we're going to do instead is be extra stupid and fly to the place past it. Now, you'll notice, once we're actually in the air, you see the little button that just appeared at the bottom, A? So we can technically fast travel exactly where we need to be, because you got to remember we're at Red Rocket, right here. We're just going straight east. We're going west, Patrick. We told him to go here, but we'll just press A once we see water, and hopefully the theory is he'll let us down. But even if he goes past, we can just keep on going. But that just never gets old. You fucking... Who wouldn't want to do that? Oh, yes. Oh, fuck your stupid damn space antenna. Screw this guy because he's a scumbag. Although I shouldn't fire on him because then Dance will get all pissy about it. Nope, don't shoot him. Nope, you better not. Oh, I see. Oh, don't do it. No. Fun police. Dang party poop. Oh, look, it's the party pooper. What'd you bring today? Some party poop. The dumbest yet best line out of King of the Hill. On explosions. Okay, so there's water. Is it the first? I think. Hold the phone, vertibird, everything stop. I need to check my fucking Pip-Boy. You just fucking stay, like, you know, oscillating real fast. Alright. Oh, New Vegas. A man after me own heart. Honestly, dude, I've put so many damn hours into hearing Hail to Kaiser. I just fucking... Hail to Kaiser. It's like, it's Caesar, you fucks! Oh, man. I thought I was the one who was losing my mind because, like, everyone's calling it Hazar. Like, you know, how first grade me would have pronounced it, and then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, but that's Caesar. As in, like, I just ordered a chicken Caesar wrap. Troubling times. Uh-oh. No, I can't see. Get a new report? No. I was like trying to listen to see if I could tell. There's a very distinct, like, I'm not going to try and replicate it, but there's a noise that the railroad gun, that the one that shoots the railroad spikes, almost sounds like an engine, like a train engine. I'm trying to listen for it. I was hopeful that maybe that would tell me if I should get out now or get out later. But we run a super basic build here, more like a glass cannon-esque. Balls. No, we're at... Oh, we're right past it. Oh, perfect. Check one of those over there. And we're gonna move back. Not that we, absolutely. Oh, it's out of range of artillery. That's upsetting. All right, we'll go tag up this little encampment over yonder. I know, looks super amazing there. And then boom, look at that. We have real estate, ladies and gentlemen. Monster, nice. Whee. Monsters. Oh, Skyrim our way up the side of this fucking near vertical face, and we are golden. Now I should still have turrets on here. Oh wow, I left it. Oh no! Oh, that noise terrifies the shit out of me. Ever since Fallout 3, I've been terrified of that noise because it usually means Deathclaws or Mirelurk Hunters now. Not Deathclaws, Rad Scorpions. Who do I talk to?
Welcome to the slog. We're the only
true to Keezer. NCR turds.
So what do you think of
You ever gonna get a PC? I do intend on it fully. Yes, because there are way too many. I grew up on PC, man, and it hurts. It hurts to not be back and to have my old. My Steam account must be at this point 30 years old because my brother started it. He's 8 years my senior. Oh man, so many games on that. I grew up playing all of the RTS that were basically eventually incorporated into that. So like all of the Dawn of War series, all the Command & Conquers, those I think were external to Steam at the time. I didn't really play a lot of the RTSs online, but like StarCraft, Warcraft, the originals, all the way through 3. Command & Conquer from the very first, which was really fun. Like the original GTA looking ass Command & Conquer. And all the way through Generals, up and Renegade. Those are my favorites.
Welcome to the slog. We're the only Tarberry bog in the Commonwealth.
Command & Conquer Renegade was actually really fun. It was like the only, or one of the first, like, first-person shooter versions of Command & Conquer, and I thought it was so cool. Like, it actually made you fear the Tower of Nod. You know, it actually made it look, like, imposing as fuck. And, like, the sound it made, oh, I'm good.
It's pretty clever, making a Tarberry bog out of an old swimming pool.
Yes, it's a clever use of pre-war architecture. I'll have to make a note of that. I appreciate your saying so.
Well, fuck you, Dance. Honestly.
It was the first time I'd seen anything like it.
You know, it's just a bitter little shit, that one.
You probably
it's never good enough.
I used to live
dance.
in Diamond City
Shit.
until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided
We're
that
gonna
we
dislike
ghouls should
that
have
too,
a place
Dance?
where we could feel welcome.
Cocksucker.
That's mainly why I started up this farm.
No, I'm gonna
It
say
looks
you've
like
done
you've
well.
done well for yourselves.
It's a good start, yeah,
Oh.
and I'm proud of all the work we've done. Still, I think we can do more.
I want to shoot
What
Dance
if
in the
this
face.
place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know?
Artillery
Maybe then they
cannons,
see that we're not monsters.
rocket turrets. Great
I
idea.
think it's a great idea.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Because if you do,
Yeah.
we could definitely use some help.
Oh, he disliked that again. Oh, he did. You know what? I can't. You know what, dude? This is we've gone on far enough. You gotta You're gonna check yourself the fuck out of here.
Hey.
Yep.
A smart soldier
Oh,
is
oh yeah, yeah. I don't fucking care. So you know what?
Hey.
That's great. And by the
What do you
way,
want? You need to talk?
out.
I think
Go.
I need to run.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I'll see what
Mm-mm. Don't even care. Good riddance. Dick. Now you were saying, kind sir.
Hey there,
Please,
friend.
please go on. My
We're in
friend
some
is a
real
fucking
trouble.
asshole.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can help.
Oh, sure. What do you need, bud?
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants.
Like-
Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat and destroy most everything else. If they ever take us
Nice.
by surprise,
Nice. We play the same shit. All right. All right.
we can't
Yeah, man. No, I
protect
grew up loving those shits,
Please,
man. Truly
you've
did.
got to help us.
Those are my jams. And all the red alerts in between. My favorite Command and Conquer had to have been Generals, though. Generals, and particularly the 0 hour. I think it was called 0 hour or like last something. It was like the DLC for Command and Conquer Generals that gave you additional generals, I think. Like the one with the Aurora class bomber for the Americans and shit. Oh, that fucking thing, dude. It was like a flying siege tank from fucking StarCraft. Like you couldn't ever go up against that thing. But my favorite was the GLA. I think it was GLA, the guys that you could literally like tell them to go into a fucking pickup truck and all of a sudden the pickup truck's a fucking kamikaze truck. Oh my god. I was like, it's 2001. I don't think I'm gonna be. No, GDI was the good guys. Not GDI, not GDI. GDI Nod, and then who was the fucking there was another one. Shit. They were the one with the Scud missile launchers. Oh, I can't think of their name. The green guys. The only ones with fucking kamikaze bombers. There was that, and then there was the because I don't think Nod was a thing in that, was it? Because it was like, because I remember China being in there, and you could use like the Chinese hackers and just like create like 100 hackers, and they're all just sitting there on their laptop, and it's like $5, $5, $5, $5.
I'll take care of those super mutants.
No problem.
I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that though, Wiseman. My buddy Dance he's a racist. That's what he is. He's an asshole, and I've been trying to take him around on a tour of the Commonwealth to basically, kind of, yeah, I'll walk with you. Yeah, no problem, bud. Oh, hey, you going for a swim? Okay. Hey, why not?
Be careful out there.
Oh, I will, but I do wanted to apologize. My buddy Dance, he's an asshole. I know you don't want to hear it, but listen, hear me out. Look, he was a dick. Can you see past it? You don't look too bothered by it, but trying to take him out in the Commonwealth and expose him to the struggles and plights of real people outside of a fucking Zeppelin with power armor and shit, I
Damn
just
super mutants.
yeah, I know.
Makes me sick to think of the
Oh.
progress I could have made.
What's
without
cooking?
them.
Good
to
looking.
see you.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Hi.
Oh,
Feel free to look around.
The inside of your nose look ridiculous. Can I have your number? Oh, hop, skip, and a jump. That's a no for me. That's a no for me, dog. Alright, so we got Breakheart Banks. Marvelous, really. Do I have any part? I need this. Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. When life becomes better, life is always better with less racisms. racists. That's what Dance is. I'm sorry, but he's a fucking racist. He is. He hates every other ethnicity. He hates every other class and species of fucking being. Yes, can the ghouls sometimes be evil? Yes. Can the synths always be evil? Mostly. But they're still lines, man. The railroad wouldn't exist if synths didn't want to be free of this tyranny. You know what I mean? No one would be co-inhabiting dwellings with ghouls if they weren't able to be, you know, coexisting amongst or amidst, or if you couldn't coexist alongside of. Yes, can they eventually deteriorate to the point where they go rabid? Of course. But you wouldn't see as many of them like dressed in plain clothes and like seemingly put together if they were 100% a threat to society. We don't live with rad scorpions. We don't live with death claws. We don't live with fucking rad roaches. I mean, some of them do. But you're just being... The Dance is just the most intolerant piece of hypocritical bullshit trash I've ever seen stacked into a fucking 10-foot tall can of aluminum power armor that I've... It's just, it's too much, dude, because he is a synth, you know this, right? He's a fucking synth, and he's just going to go around fucking putting down all his, like, brethren and shit. Oh, we must ethnically cleanse this land. They're like, okay, Panzerdieter, why don't we fucking watch a few World War II films and figure out what the fuck happened? But, at the same time, none of that shit really took place here, right? No, they do mention Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So World War II did happen in this game. I remember the first time I heard someone refer, or I think it was a textbook, they referred to World War I as the Great War. I'm like, are you fucking dumb? Like, they didn't even need to fight in Verdun. They didn't need Verdun. They just needed to fight the French, and that's what they did. But it's like, wait, none of that was even needed? No, none of that was even needed. I mean, yes and no, fucking two terrible conflicts. Ah! Oh, the shit bugs. Don't like them. Fucking send a 308 into him, why not? Let's fucking do it. We got a runner. Oh no! Kill the shit out of that fucking bug, yeah. It's like get all like amped up. It's like, whoa, all right there. Chill the fuck out. Oh, stop moving! Hostiles 12. Not crazy, I saw something. I swear that did. Oh. There we go. Of course, it's a cocksucker. Who's your friend? Oh, he's not a friend at all. He's an assaultron. I have seen the error of my ways. I could... So there's a bug to our left, and there's douchebags to our front. I'm assuming. Just give him some fucking 10mm justice. I think we should. Ow. Oh no! Glowing what? Run away! Deal with one, and then the other. Oh yeah, go fuck him up, yo guy! Get him! Yeah! Yes, fuck him up! You fuck him up, puppy! It's not a puppy, he's a... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yay. Hell yeah. Eh. 50 extra pounds is massive, though. That never hurts. Does that, though, kind of take away from the glass cannon build that we have alleged to have been, trying to follow? Glass cannon being just high damage output, low defensive qualities. So you'll notice we're basically running through it like the very first time we played this game. Nothing but damage, everything. Crafting second. We started with 10 endurance. Don't get me wrong. There was a reason for that. On survival, everyone's put down to, I think, the same health or like default health values or some shit. And this really helps you survive getting shot even once by a 38 mil or being hit once by like a rad roach. We could bring this. Harder to detect. Oh, that's cool. Almost want to get that just so that I can have better inventory, but at the same time, I'm dumb. That's kind of fun. Yep. Anytime I could potentially turn a fucking sentry bot to my ally. I mean, I'm sorry, is that not the reason why anyone ever played Protoss, was to have a fucking Dark Archon and just be like, yeah, your troop's mine now, cocksucker. And then, like, the next time you go to attack this douchebag's base, he has fucking, like, the Zerg, like underneath his fucking Protoss turret. It's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, that's fine. With the little stupid tongue spikes that, like, fucking travel, like, as far as tremors do in the blink of an eye to go fuck your feet real fast. And then you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm fighting Zerg. And then you get a little bit closer, and then you see, like, the little fucking the fighters coming out of the carriers. You're like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I hated that. I played the don't mind me, I'm just gonna attend to my vascular health. Cardiovascular. Because that's the thing. No, it's not. I played a few games, of the multiplayer. A very small few. In StarCraft, Brood War. Wait, that's right. That wasn't StarCraft 3. It was StarCraft 2. The most recent one. I'm sorry, I always get those shits mixed up, because typically when they come up with like a new DLC, they would call it a different number of the game. But this one, this was like the last DLC that didn't fit that annoying ass fucking corporate ideology bill. So it was StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War, and then StarCraft 2. Oh, this always fucks me up, because then I start thinking of Diablo. Like, there was Diablo 1, then there was Diablo 2, then there was Diablo Lord of Destruction, Baal, 5th Act, and then it was Diablo. Why am I reciting this shit right now? It's like I'm gonna get pop quiz, like some asshole just like a Kool-Aid man busted, oh yeah! Just a fucking pop quiz. And then I get it wrong, it's like, oh no. Sad day, dude. I'm sad. Every time it's rough, it does. All I hear is that, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. I'm just like, oh, get the fuck over it. You and your spitty look at me camera. Survived an Alpacalps and a horrid freeze for like 200. Oh, whoa, holy cannoli. Maybe the next time we see super mutants, maybe we'll actually, you know, kind of pick up on the reason why a super hound might just be chilling in the middle of the fucking woods. Here's a thought. Please don't stay out of range. Please don't stay out of range. Whatever. Yes. One. Seriously? Hey, thanks, General. Thank you for liberating this area. We'll make sure that we'll allow you to build anything that you need, and if you so happen to build an artillery cannon, we won't need any training. We'll be able to support you, no problem. Oh, look at that. The support fucking thing's going. Looks like our commander, the guy who saved all of our lives and gave us a livelihood back, might need our assistance with the equipment that he left for us to use to assist him with. Okay. Alright. Fire one shell. Just one? Just one. Okay. They fire one shell and then go back to their own fucking day. Like, what? What? Not even two? Fuck you guys. Oh, they really are done. Wow. Some fucking help. At least the first shot hit. I don't believe it. Assholes. You see this? Alright, let's go find... Hey, well, you know what? Guess what? Dance isn't here to fucking say anything. So now we're gonna do some drugs. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, let me go get it. Oh, no, I should probably have taken a... That's the one I should have taken. Fucking harpoon gun? I like. Come on, man. What type of human do you even need that for? You're a fucking super mutant. You can just fucking yell at most of them, and they just fucking, holy shit, I don't want to be eaten. But no, let's get a fucking harpoon gun. That's what we need. You fuck. Critical shots do double damage. Oh my god, that's actually kind of fucked up. Try holding that sideways. Yeah, what's up, motherfucker? Get fucking eviscerated by the fucking recoil. Like, Jesus, man. Oh, thank goodness the crit meter fills fucking 15% faster. I was worried. But 1,000 value does not hurt. That's for darn mutant. Mutant, darn sure. Oh, you stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Stop that. Assholes, Swiss. Oh! You stop that. You. One big. Hello, friend. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, that's gonna take forever. Unless he stops looking at us. That's funny. When he could see us. Ah, balls. Oh no. Oh, holy cannoli. Alright, so it's probably... I don't even know what the fuck I have this. I should have given this to Dance before I fucking... Well, we kicked him to the curb beforehand. Yeah, Dance is being a racist today. We couldn't fucking tolerate his nonsense. Not for another fucking moment. Absolutely not. Yeah, what's going on, man? What mods do you have on? I actually... Oh, I'm so sorry. I think my sound alerts fucking thing might not be working. So I don't think I heard that. What's it called? I don't actually have any on at the moment. I got Jack Diddley. I do have the backpack mod that's on right now. That's mainly for... Actually, technically, we don't even really need it anymore. I only have that Creation Club crap added just so that I can have extra carry weight. Because you'll notice that at here, we didn't... Actually, recently, we only had 1 point in strength, and it's so that we can have maximum endurance at the out of the gate. That's about as much defense as I put in early on. And obviously, the only perk that I got this time around was the Aqua Boy. Because early on, dude, you absolutely know what I mean when I say sometimes the water is your absolute best friend when you're getting overwhelmed on all sides. They're like, I'm a fish. And then you get to breathe underwater, and it's just like, I'm a fucking fish. Like, fuck with me. And if I can't fight you, I'm gonna swim away and I'll be back. Jack Sparrow told me that, baby. That's a cuttlefish. Better to fight. And he's like, better to fight. Run away. No, better. Oh, whatever. See, I'm not Sparrow, son. I mean, Johnny Depp's a fucking legend, for fuck's sake. Still dressing up as Sparrow and, like, making people happy at a fucking children's hospital. Dude's killing it with good karma. I ain't got shit on that. I like give bread to birds once in a while, man. It's like... And it's usually with some offhanded expectation that they're gonna start bringing me fucking like jewelry and like all of these wonderful treasures that humans seem to enjoy. I'm out like 15 loaves and I ain't gotten jack shit except more like deuce on my fucking car whenever I feed him pumpernickel. They're like, nah, homie, we don't fucking like that shit. You know, shred his fucking car. Shit better look like a fucking awful, sickly looking cow by the end. I keep reading those stories of like, yeah, you know, that's a jackdaw. You find yourself a jackdaw, you just give it some fucking bread and it's gonna be like, you know, your best pal for the rest of your life and will protect you and fucking, like, introduce you to a stork so, like, you can actually, like, you know, get more shit or you'll get the new Nikes or whatever. It's like, oh, that shit used to fucking drive me up a wall. I've been giving fucking bread to birds for so long. At this point, they're like, oh, look at this shithead. He still thinks we're gonna help him. Like, yeah. They even had a crow eat bread out of my hand once. I thought for sure I was gonna get something. No, I got a rabies shot. Because the thing kind of like grazed my fucking wrist because he was just like... He was annoyed that I wouldn't fucking put the bread on the ground, and I was just like holding it up. It was like this long Grinch finger of fucking bread that I peeled off of like this loaf. It was like one of those big ones. Not French bread, but I can't. I think it was like some shit, some leavened fucking yeast. And the fucking thing was just like going full condor fucking swinging, freaking out, and I was just like, this is intimidating. I didn't think this little shit could fucking pterodactyl its way at me. And he eventually ate it, but not before thinking that maybe it'd be safer to land on me and then take it from the hand. Maybe he was being conscious to not fucking take my finger off, which I'm actually grateful for if that was the case. But nonetheless, he like made an attempt to land on my wrist, so I like kind of like put my arm out, which is a dumb idea. Exposed, you know, it's a fucking crow. And the thing was just like latched on for like half of a second and then let go long enough to fucking leave a little 1-2. It was nothing, it was like an ugly paper cut. But when I got to the doctor, they were like, ooh, they like donned a mask and immediately like applied like ethanol to it. I'm just like, do I get a bubble now? Like, but apparently that's it. Extremely easy to get extremely sick through that type of transmission, so... Let's just say I haven't held out my wrist for any additional crows since. I digress. We're in the middle of fighting, weren't we? Ah. Still floating. Look at that, they already lost me. It's weird seeing actual like enemies with their like markers and shit, because it's survival and you never get that. So this is so helpful, and like I can't tell you, this is probably the most least stressful fight I've had in this game in a while. When you can see like the enemy indicators and shit. Like, oh cool, look, I can literally tell he's walking away. He wants nothing to do with it. This guy is just patrolling inside of his house, judging by the low rate of movement. The variance in that number is not going anywhere, so he's literally just puttering around in a house. And he is now retreating and is out of combat. Outstanding. They're almost right alongside each other. We could probably see one after the other. And this is what I mean by like the whole hard survival shit. When it takes these markers off, it's like that old school song, like my lonely days are over. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm not going to attempt the rest of that because I got nothing on that lady's vocals. Holy shit. I wish I did. Hell, if I could sing that good. Woo! Douchebag. And uno amigo to go. I think he's probably still stuck in this house like, Super Mutant does not fit inside house. I always love the I am Super Mutant. Yes, you are. When they talk to each other, it's the fucking funniest shit ever. Might be able to just sneak up on this fucking guy. Got a good lane of fire when he walks back, and hopefully this will do the trick. I have to put 2 rounds into him. 3 at most. We got this. Oh, that's 2. Nope, never mind. I've put 3 rounds into him. Yeah, how well did that go, huh? Oh, the massive indicator says he's over there. Gotcha. Rather not die right here. Oh, wait a minute. Of course. Alley-oop. Ah! Shit. It didn't work. Drugs. When in doubt, get drugged out. Opa. And that's that. Now, there's nothing else that's gonna blow up, is there? Oh. Yay. Beads mattresses. Clean, sterile, and lovely. And where are my manners? I'm so sorry, guys. Get some shouts out here. Thank you again for joining us today, guys. It's been too long since we slayed up some Fallout. It's nice to get it going again. Speaking of New Vegas, I think Q was just finishing up his 2nd playthrough. Last time he was in, I think he was talking about that. Definitely interested to see how that one's going. But now that we're full up on health and dying of thirst, we shall have a refreshing. Only 2. Best to save these, in my opinion. You don't have to listen. Each their own, especially when it comes to fucking this game. That's the beauty of it. We can have 1,000 different approaches, and they all usually work out just fine. And even the ones that don't just require like a tiny little bit of change, but I digress. Refreshing beverages are like pound for pound one of the best things to have in survival because they don't weigh as much as a Queen Mirelurk steak or the Deathclaw steak or those shits. It heals as much as a fucking like half. What is quantum anyway? Nuka-Cola quantum. It gives 800. Alright, so 300 less than a quantum. But it gets rid of 100 rads and it clears all addictions. And even better on survival, it ends up basically refreshing that thirst meter thing. Huh?
Thirst meter.
Thirst meter. Oh, I'm sorry. I could have given that to you. You want me to hand you?
Well, thankfully it's in.
Yeah, refreshing beverages, they're great, they're awesome, they're cool, they make you feel tall. And I take it from a short man. Awfully tall. This guy's short, man, he's crazy. Look out, oh man. Bobrov's best moonshine. I'm attorney blah blah blah. Thank you for calling attorney blah blah blah. Bob blah blah. That's the one. Lob, L-O-B, law. That's the most brilliant fucking name that I've heard of in so long, and I was so happy I saw that on Always Sunny. I'm attorney blah blah blah. Robert Loblaw. Gotta love it. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, what in the Phil Farflin futz am I up to? I gotta find me some shit. Ooh. Damn. Sometimes the first aid packs are like clockwork for having purified water in them, but if it's occupied by super mutants, I guess I could understand. I don't know if that actually, still don't know if that actually has much to do with it. Break that down for the stuffs. There was another, or not another body that was around here. This one always pissed me off because I'm almost certain that despite having just about every single area of utility for this zone, including but not limited to these delicious melons, but also I'm pretty sure there's like crafting stations, there's a cooking station, literally what looks like a crop field. It's like you would almost expect to find the workbench right here, or like there or something, you know what I mean? Because it's like almost flat enough, like it looks like deliberately square, rectangular. Third time's the charm. And yet nowhere. I have looked online to try and find out if this place was ever at one point a settlement that you could inhabit, but I guess it's not because there's one that's so close in proximity to it that they were like, nah, we'll just make it one. Or I don't know the definitive reasoning behind it, but it's just like, it's such a cock tease, is it not? Like, this would be a swell little swanky setup. Easy to defend, you got fucking water on one side, I believe. Like, come on. On a hill, the elevation's decent, you got vantage, the only side that sucks is your south. But you could just build a wall and fucking, you know, get a roving patrol on, out in front of it, and you should be able to catch anything within, like, what, 200 meters? Like, or at least make noise about it in time. But even still, you're on a raised platform. Like, this whole thing is ideal. Put a couple sentry turrets here, call it a day. But no. They're like, fuck your couch, fuck this, fuck you having it easy out here. This is Boston. You thought the roads were the only thing that are trying to fuck you, but no. Settlements too. I'll never forget and never lose any appreciation for the meme. It's like, it's a side-by-side, like Google Earth picture. One of which is the extremely well designed New York downtown district, like the hub or whatever, where it's like A through Z Street, and it's like, you know, 1 through whatever, 12th Street. Probably way more than 12th Street, I would imagine. But everything's set up in this grid, so you know exactly, and like that's how the meme starts. New York, because we want you to know where you're going and how to get there. And then it shows the same height, the same image, only over Boston, Massachusetts. And it's showing all these squiggly little one-ways and fucking cul-de-sacs and useless fucking loop-de-loops and shit. And it says Boston, because fuck yourself. It's like, yeah, that sums it up. It's like we were so hell-bent on confusing the ever-living dick out of the British that we just kept the theme going. And loud and proud. All the way through until current day. Now let's break down a couple of these weapons and then get back to place. Nice, that'll help with what we want to build that for. Lucky harpoon. I really feel like I should bring that with us to Far Harbor, but I think we might just sell it off. Alright, let's scrape this area before it turns light outside. Ooh, hot plate. It's great for soups and stews. And hot plate. Douchebag. Headless douchebag. With bottle caps. Huzzah. What else do we got in her? Oh shit. Hoping to find this year's fresh new mixtape, but I guess we're not gonna find it there. Maybe. Them hot, as the cool hip folks say, them fire bars may exist inside this. No. Thing. Work with this though. Assuming there's no, I'm gonna save that expletive laden slurry for an actual adversary. Barflin, fuck is that? Oh sweet, that was the other thing we killed. Oh yes, we killed that. I'm starting to get darker the older I get. Move it along, quickly, quickly. Off to the slog. Oh, wait a minute, that's, I know what that is. That's fucking, the shit. Like, good. Nope, it's just that sketchy sketch. That's what that is. Alright. Because I could actually use what I know I saw earlier but refused to stop and pick up at the time. These wonderful areas. Need those to make a certain item which is either integral to the refreshing beverage recipe, or well, that's a fucking tongue twister, or by virtue is an ingredient itself. Or is without the by virtue. See, this is what happens when a short man tries to talk taller than he actually vertically, physically is. He just sounds like a dum-dum. Oh well, no one's perfect.
Those super mutants
Sandman
won't be
killed.
bothering you again.
It's like, no, no!
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way,
But I didn't shoot him.
decided to support the
I
Minutemen.
got quick saves disabled.
We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
7 hell. Time to be. Oh, that was just. That's it. I don't want to say man. Oh yeah, Jet. Oh wait, no, even better. Oh. Addictol. Help stave off addictions. But now, let's just get this place out just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm projecting at this point. I'm trying to tell myself not to spend 5 hours fucking... Because it happens so quick, dude. You'll start playing. You'll be like, oh, you know, they just need a little defense. And then they need a little bit more of this thing. And then that thing. And then you spend fucking 3 hours or the next day and a half, like, trying to get everything just right. And it's just like, oh my god. You end up noticing that you're going to have to clock in for work in like a couple hours. And you're like, but it was Friday. They have enough food, they need water. And in order to have water, I need to get concrete, or at least just enough to get us, everyone's asleep, or, but... We'll send him to... Now, friends, there's 2 things I need to make sure are built. And the next will be... I know, very, very promiscuously vague. Vague sexy. That's a thing. Are you still? Yeah, and Schlemmer. The guys from Beer Fest or whatever. Oh, those are the fucking dumbest names. I loved it. And like the German camp where they were having the they were like training for the beer Olympics, beer games, or the Beer Fest itself. They're like on treadmills and shit, like with the most interesting European techno house music going down, and like even the postman's just like, yeah, you have a package and look at this marked most urgent. All right, we'll be taking a quick be right back. Ooh, love those emotes, man, fucking killing it. Taking a quick break and we'll be back in uno momento. Thank you guys. Alrighty, back to it. So I just need enough steel to make a couple scaffoldings, generator, and a turret. To do. But just sure. Probably end up making 2 sets of them. First one, right over here. Second. Create 2 wonderfully snazzy looking floors. Generator, just a small one. Switch on the power. This wonderful contraption. That will go. Power to that, and boom! We have an elevated rocket turret that's basically gonna obliterate just about anything that comes close to it. And I always love separating the power grid, and that way, if this thing, if like something else, if I have a bigger generator and that gets hit by something, like a fat man or something, that it won't take that one offline. That its individual generator has to be damaged in order for this rocket to stop firing. Next. Oh, I really should have thought about kind of missing that cooler right about now. Pittance indeed. Maybe we can be stupid a little bit. I like stupid.
There we go.
Oh no, almost had it. Almost had it. You know that'll work on that. Go. Nice. And build another Rochester. Another Rochester. Oh boy. One there. But at the same time, maybe all I need is one. Definitely not be able to do that without additional steel, that being the generator. Let's see. Awesome. Right, so defense for this area is now secured. Oh, right. more resources. Build a bigger one in there. Now, let's make sure that we have enough beds for everyone. I don't really care about their happiness either. I'm trying to just move along here, so we'll come back and change it if we need to, but for now, they can all sleep in what looks like the bathroom. Yay, fun! But I'm just trying to put down 20 beds, which are you're probably never going to exceed that in the base game, or at least if you can, I don't know how. It'd like do that automatically. Anyway. Yeah, they have water. I mean, they have a convoy set up with other hubs now, so they're fine now. Us, pass the hell out. We get the snazzy bed because we're fancy and cool. Yeah. People are awesome, so you deserve the good beds. What is the mean? I'll show you. What else I need? Right. We need to tag a... Well, first we need to avoid dying from dehydration. Gulp, 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 like we're a fucking fish. No, fish. I'm a poor fish. Got that done. It goes tag. Oh, we gotta go cook stuff. That's already cooked. Candy boy apple and cram. Every time I see cram, I always think of Trevor Trevor, what the hell's his name? From GTA. Anyway, when he's talking about kale. I liked it. Kale. Never liked even saying it. Kale. What was it? Wasn't it that? Oh shit, what was it? Fuck. I need to play through that game again. But I do not remember. And I'm done. Alright, so we... Thought I would remember it, and I'm like, ain't happening. That's the last ingredient. I need to just tell someone to on this turret, and then we can get the hell out of here. There.
Sure.
No, I can probably even pull someone else off this prop duty. A wiseman worker can. You tell them to go to... Oh, might be good. There's another one really south, I think. Yeah. How that works. Alright. Pulses. Build one of these though. Actually, for bullets.
got it.
Do anything with it? Ooh, treated. Ooh, here we go. Snazzy. Deep pocket. Ayo. Scope aiming is more steady. Interesting. I like carry capacity, but that's just me. Carry capacity means the capacity to carry more shells. We like that. Love, love, love shells. Love, love, love it! Oh, I want to see what stabilized is, but the pocket span, like, come on. Doesn't like additional pockets. Everyone loved that fucking super sophisticated first jacket that we ever got that had like 1,000 pockets to it. Like, losing your shit in those things was like half the fun until you realized most of your shit was made out of sugar in the form of candy, and that you stashed open and exposed, you know, sugar globs throughout a very high quality jacket. I didn't get another really, really good jacket for many years after that. Here's this place we need to go to there. Which check out that Derwich, Bob. Yeah, because now we can just chuck artillery into the crater. And we don't have dance to get in the way. Bloodleaf. Not something I'm worried about being in my pocket at all. No. Give it. Come to the best you can do. Yeah, you fucking twisted ass face, lady. I've never seen this. Strange rocks indeed, man. Many a pun were drawn out of this shape. Rock face before. Hello. Hey, there he is. Oh no, that was a vertebrate. I thought I pressed A on this.
What the fuck was that?
Oops. Well, this ought to be interesting. Oh. Well, at this rate, they're only going to fire one shell into the place. Although, we might be able to watch it coming in. Oh, he's going to land inside it. Oh, no! I'm sorry! Oh, Dance isn't with us, so out of sight, out of mind. I don't think the artillery's coming in. Not even shooting, okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Oh wow, that really didn't do much, did it? No cover, no cover, no cover. Aye. That's great. Ah. Yeah. One at a time, I suppose, right? I have full health. Should be able to take this. Gotta... Oh, that sucks. I could have made it simple, but I had to make it difficult. I don't want to use the nuke mine just yet. Still worried about it. Joseph up the hill! Thank you, man! Thank you so much for the raid, brother! Hope you're doing well. And thank you again for stopping in, man. How are you? Get you a shout, brother. Hope you're doing awesome, man. What you been running? Some coconuts. That's not my fucking name! I forgot, what the hell was his name? The guy who, when he first shows up, he's got like the fucking thing in his eye and like the crazy kiss fucking hair. Ah, it began with an R, I thought. I'm not doing too bad, brother. Not doing too bad. We're just trying to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge our way to this wonderful... What is it? Dunwich Boris. And we just pissed off a legendary. But I think I'm standing on the only way she can get down. Alright, she has no idea where we're going. But she'll probably... Sorry, I accidentally called that in. Outs.
What the fuck?
mean, I really wish she didn't have to bring my height into it, but the little fucker, that cuts deep, dude.
Fucking hide from me? You're dead.
I'm clearly not dead,
Just
and now she's calling me an asshole. This one is full of insults. Oh, that's a cute cat.
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Nice, that means she just walked away. Or did for a second, anyway.
Tired yet?
There we go. Awesome. Deadeye 44, time slows down for give that a go. But at the very least we can at least sell it. Yes, Raditz, that's the one. I kept thinking Raichu for some reason. I'm like, that's not even the close. But not really. But yeah, thank you, man. Raditz. The guy who kept showing up calling him Kakarot. Like, that's not my fucking name. If only he did swear, but I remember that was such an awesome episode when he finally kicked his ass. And he was just like, let me just show you who the fuck I am. But your origin, he's like, yeah, my origin. Yeah, okay. But this is like, this is how we get down. It just takes like, what? Doesn't it take like 4 or 5 fights of him getting his ass kicked by that crew before he actually gets his shit together? Forgot exactly. Oh, it's been like a decade and a half at least since I've seen that. Was that Piccolo's work? Does he's the guy who fucking I forget. But thank you, man. That was gonna bug me for a while. Huh? You're familiar with you're brushed up with Dragon Ball Z info?
Oh, I thought you were talking.
Oh no, it was a Joseph of the Hill, a buddy of mine who just raided the channel. He was playing a game called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's a very like specific name, yeah. There would be no logical reason to know that name otherwise if you didn't watch this show and hate the fucking person who ended up saying this to the main character. He was like calling him this, and his real name's something else entirely. It begins with a he was just like showing up saying like, I know who you are, and like you're actually a part of us, and we're bad guys. It's like it's if Team Rocket showed up and demanded that Ash was like actually their brother and was born evil the whole time and like should have been mean and like shouldn't be trying to be like a trainer or whatever the fuck. You'd be like, fuck yourselves, you know what I mean? Man, these long-winded analogies fuck me bad because by the time I actually look back, the train that I bought a ticket containing my thought has left. I blame your attractiveness. If you weren't so fucking stupid pretty, I wouldn't be so distracted. Ooh, that's hot. I mean, that'd definitely be a challenge run that you could stream sometime, babe. Play with your hair down in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Doing? Oh. Okay. Nope. So.
What are you doing? Xbox. You doing?
You thought I didn't hear that?
Oh.
I'm like, well, you're like 5 feet away from me. Of course
You
I
also
heard.
have headphones on,
No.
so
I have my dolphin ear on.
I didn't realize you had your dolphin ear on. I didn't put your...
I'm a dork fish. You're stupid and put your headphones back. I really do that like lightning speed sometimes, mainly when it's only playing Insurgency. Because that's when you'll hear like they'll throw some insult in perfect English at you. What would you do? Naturally. I think all I'm looking for at this point is a save. Is there here then? Remember? How's she beating herself up? Our cat's been like ripping at her eye as of late. And every time she rushes into it, she ends up doing more harm than good. She's just trying to scratch it, but this is also the one who survived FIP, thankfully, and still is issue free for the time being. But as you can imagine, if you've known anything about that ailment, it's quite fucking brutal, and anything that survives from it, you kind of treat like, oh my god, it survived the gauntlet. So, and then we have our other cat that's literally laying on his back like a fucking koala. And if he didn't just like roll over to hide himself, I would have tried to just attempt to turn the whole fucking laptop setup so you guys could get a quick look. You comfy, buddy? No, you have such a tough life, bud. Yeah, you got such a tough life, buddy. Alright. Let's descend. I could break that. I do not have nearly enough ammo to do this. Oh, looks like we'll just have to get by. However we can. But just as a heads up, we'll probably be taking a short break from this for just a couple hours while the wife and I slay up some Dead Island 2. Snagged that last night, installed it, got it ready to go. It'll be on her Xbox One. I'll have my the Series X. I'm an absolute asshole and feel terrible that I get to see it on those graphics and she has to use hers, but she's content. We'll probably start up a fresh stream just to get that to reduce the confusion. Now, if I were to go to quit, save and quit, okay, so it does at least give me an exit save. That's good. Not mistaken. Okay. Sheer panic.
Yeah, he was just, look, why are you touching me? Jumped too. What is that thing?
Well, it's just absolute panic.
It's not just my...
No. Alright, my friends, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be back on in a moment. Should be slaying up some Dead Island 2 in a few minutes, but Until then, my friends, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your Saturday afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it may be. In some parts, it's probably already Sunday. But whatever the hell is the case, I hope you have a great rest of it. Of your day, rather. Not it, but I think you know what I meant. And we should be back on shortly. Yes, guys. Thanks again.